Welcome to AmITheA sHole, where people are garbage, quite frankly. I mean, some people are good, some people are bad. We'll see what happens. Am I the butthole for making my dad's girlfriend pay rent when she used to live rent-free? My M24 dad recently passed away. In his will, he left damn near everything to me, because I am/was his only child. This includes his property, which was 100% paid off. My dad's girlfriend, not wife as they were never married, had been with him for 7 years, and made a huge stink about not being left anything at all in his will. We ended up having to go to court over the issue, and she ended up getting 50% of the value of what he attained during their time together. However, this doesn't include his property, as it was fully paid prior to them being together. After all the paperwork was done and everything was in my name, I told her that I had no issue continuing to live there, but she'd have to pay rent at market value, which is roughly $2,700 US a month easily. She and her mother lived/leached off my dad for years, paying for absolutely nothing, and I was fully aware that she couldn't afford this. She got really upset with me, saying your dad would be disappointed and disgusted, and tried to use her mother being unwell as an excuse to stay for free or minimal rent. I simply told her that the place is in my name now, and I can and will do what I please. Her options were to pay the rent or move out. I did agree to give her 1 month to get her shit together. I even went as far as to say that I would sell the place if I had to, and we'll see if the new owner lets her freeload. My girlfriend and grandparents think I'm being too harsh, but I simply have had enough of her leeching off us, and it's simply stopping now. I can speak English well, I believe. Honestly, OP, you're not the arsehole here. They deserve to stop leeching. A leech is a leech, and you gotta remove it when you have to. You did great. You're not the arsehole. Good job. Am I the arsehole for tipping a delivery driver $9? Hey Reddit, so here's a dilemma. Both my parents were out today and I was excited because that meant I could order my brother and I lunch without either of them interfering. So I ordered our lunch and it came out to like $26. Well, my dad saw through our Ring doorbell and asked how much I tipped. Not how much I spent, just tipped. So I told him $7 because I know he would be even angrier if I said it was $9. Anyway, he texted me a few minutes later and started ripping into me saying I should tip $2 max. I called him and I told him it was my money and it didn't affect him in any way, but he doesn't care and he says we need to talk when he gets home and I'm having my privileges revoked. He didn't tell me what privileges, so I asked if he meant my white privilege, and that just made him even more pissed. So anyway, Reddit, am I the arsehole? I'm not gonna lie, OP, I can't get over the fact that you told your dad about your white privilege. I'm assuming you live in America, so I don't think you're an arsehole at all. I think you're actually quite a good person for tipping $9. In Australia, I normally don't tip whatsoever, just because our employees are actually paid, like, money, you know what that is? But, yeah, in America, I heard that they just have the shittest wages, like, for waiters and delivery drivers. So yeah, you did good. I mean, if you want to save money, only tip like $2. But like, if you've got money to spend and you're fine with spending money, you did great, OP. Good job. I love how I burned on camera. Love it. If you guys want a story time to how I got this burn, it's not at all interesting, but like, okay. But yeah, you're not an arsehole. Good job. Am I the arsehole for telling my white friend her opinion doesn't matter? Hello everyone, quick heads up, I'm on my phone, so sorry for any mistakes. So, me and my friend play a game called Genshin Impact. I know the community has a bad rep, but please don't base my judgment on the fact that I play this game. Recently a new character that sings Chinese opera was announced. Real quick, I have friends that play Genshin Impact, it's not that bad. You'll be fine. I, 17 male, am of fully Chinese origins, and I'm proud of my culture, while my friend, 16 female, who also plays, is white. As I grew up in a very Asian household, this was not my first time hearing Chinese opera, and I can agree it could be a little off-putting your first time hearing it, but overall, it's a beautiful art form. I've never actually heard of a Chinese opera, but I'm sure it's great. My friend disagrees. The moment she first heard the singing, she made an exaggerating choking sound. The next day she came to me and complained about how people on TikTok were berating her because she simply did not like the music, which is fine, but when I saw her comments it was filled with jokes about how screechy and off-tune her singing was, and her making fun of the traditional outfits they wear. Kinda fucking stupid. After I saw these, I straight up told her that her opinion on Chinese opera didn't effing matter because it wasn't her culture and she had no place to do anything about it. She got very mad and we haven't talked since. I'm starting to feel very guilty about what I said, so am I the arsehole. I'm gonna be quite honest, OP. At first, when I read your title, I was getting ready to yell because I expected it to be a very different Am I the arsehole, but yeah, no, I completely agree. You're not the arsehole whatsoever. You shouldn't base, like, you have no point in judging another, like, even if you're part of a culture, just let them have their culture. Like, my entire belief system is basically, I'll believe what I want to believe, let other people believe what they want to believe, don't infringe, like, don't force it down other people's throats, right? So, you shouldn't be upset at someone for having, or like, you shouldn't get mad at someone's culture, if that makes sense. Like, just don't be an arsehole. Okay, your friend's the arsehole, you're not the arsehole. That's what I'm trying to say here. You did good. Don't get me wrong, saying that their opinion doesn't matter because they're white isn't a good thing to say, but that's not really what you said. So, you're fine.